I'll tell you, Doors of Change is about helping youth. Not only taking them off the streets, but giving them a life. Kids have become lawyers. They become engineers. They're successful, all because of Doors of Change. 23 some thousand kids in the last 24 years. All right, that's why you're here. That's what we're supporting. And right now, I'd like to introduce Emma. She's new to the program. She's nervous, but she's going to tell you her story and where she is now. Emma? Emma? Woo! Big hand. Yeah.
Hate to point out a mistake. My name is Maya. I am 24 years old. I've been couch surfing at my boyfriend's mom's house since February. The reason for my homelessness is because me and my dad got in a big argument and he decided to kick me out. I would say probably he's been picking fights with me since I was in the 6th grade, from then on. And I realize now in my mid-20s that your mental health can greatly impact your physical health. So right now I'm realizing that prolonged stress and anxiety from abuse can really manifest physically in a negative way. So in order for me to fully take care of myself and become the person I want to be, I've decided to keep, a Heisman distance with my dad and just live by myself. Thank you. I was wondering if I should say Heisman, break up the tension of, struggle. So I decided that was probably the best idea for me, is to get my own place, become independent. So because the one thing that echoes in my head, it's been like 3 years now, that my dad, we were in an argument, of course. And the one thing he told me in a fit of anger was, I don't need you, you need me. So I'm like, I have to prove to this man I don't need him? Because that's kind of crazy to say to your kid. So back in February, I was a student at Palomar College in San Marcos. Thank you. And I heard from my peers and from my teachers that they have great resources. So I'm like, okay. I go to the counselors and they're like, okay, well, we have this organization we're in connection with. It's called Doors of Change. I think they'll really help you. And I'm like, okay, cool. And they connected me with my caseworker, Turquoise. Shout out to Turquoise. She's the best. Yeah, so I got in touch with her maybe like within 2 days, like no longer than a week. And she just checks in on me. Like, even if she doesn't hear from me from a week, she'll call and be like, hey, you good? Yeah? You need anything? No, I'm good. All right, talk to you later. And I'm like, okay, cool. But it means a lot because I'm an older sibling and not a lot of people do that for you. My job, I drive for a living. I teach kids basic piano. I'm not a piano player. I teach vocal to kids, so I am a one-on-one teacher, so I have to drive to their houses. And my car is 22 years old. So the first thing that happened since I met Doors of Change was my tire was shredded. It didn't pop, it was shredded. And I had no idea. I had 2 lessons next week or the next day, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And they were able to not only pay for a spare tire, but pay for all 4 new tires. That was really cool. They helped me. My alignment, my car was being pulled like 3 different ways, so that was very dangerous. My windshield cracked to the point to where the weather was cracking it every day. They fixed it like the next day. I want to be a performer. I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to act. So in order to do that, I'm going to try to either get a job in SAP IT security or be a claims adjuster. So I'm like, my computer's dead. They got me a new laptop. They got me my laptop the same day I was getting my alignment. So that lined up pretty cool. And I always think like if I didn't have the car help, and they just recently started with cars, like helping with cars, that was a huge help that like I don't even know how I would have gotten to work. I might have lost clients because I couldn't get to them. I couldn't even, go to the grocery store if I wanted to, but it's just, it really helped a lot, and they're helping me find housing. They're gonna help me with my break soon. So this organization, they really care about the people that they're helping, and I have, ever since February, I have trusted them with like not only my personal life, but with also my struggles. That's all I could really say is that they're so helpful. This is a great organization. I would like to thank Jeffrey, of course. This wouldn't have happened without him. Almost 24 years ago. This organization started when I was born, or that same year. So without him, I would be struggling right now. I want to thank Turquoise, my case manager. She's so cool. She always checks in. I want to thank everybody else that works at Doors to Change, and I want to thank my boyfriend and his mom, Cheryl, for letting me stay at their house for this long and until I find a place. So yeah, I appreciate that you guys took your time to be out here and to help this organization and to hear me, Sergio, and Emma's stories, and hopefully that impacted you in a way to help people that you might not know just by looking at them that they're struggling and they might need help too. So thank you.